Hello, YouTube. Welcome to Storms, Radios, and Cats. Storms here with my take and a little bit of information on the upcoming October 4th emergency alert testing that was supposed to go out across all devices in the United States. That includes cell phones, radios, TVs, cable TVs. Just a whole, range of devices are expected to receive this message. And of course, if there's some nationwide bad weather, they'll postpone it till October 11th. I totally get everybody's concerns about maybe something, nefarious going on behind the scenes. And I'm not here to debunk that at all. In fact, I'm on your side. I just wanted to point out a few things that you may or may not know specifically about the National Weather Service weather alert radios that you can buy, at Amazon or Walmart or your favorite online store. That will give you 24-hour weather information, climate conditions, the time of day, just the typical looped recording of your current weather conditions in your area. They also drop alert tones, and if you have a radio that is set up to receive those tones, like this Midland right here, the WR120B NOAA Emergency Weather Alert Radio with same technology, that radio will relay those emergency alerts to this radio. It will activate it. You press the big button and you hear the current warning, watch, or advisory. And this includes things like amber alerts, tornado watches or warnings, severe thunderstorm watches or warnings, flash flooding, just all kinds of, just a big swath of things can prompt the National Weather Service to set off your radio. And that's why these radios are really handy to have in your home. There's a lot of radios out there, two-way radios, that include the National Weather Service radio in them, that you can, say a walkie-talkie, you can just go out there and hike, and then if bad weather is on its way during your hike, you'll receive the alert on your walkie-talkie. That is, as long as it does have NOAA Weather Alert capabilities. Well, there's a few things you might not know about this. Some of you may already know this, but I just want to fill in those of you who don't know. The National Weather Service also is in charge of sending out warnings for, attacks. Those attacks could be an earthquake. Well, that's not necessarily an attack, although it could be Mother Nature attacking us. But aside from all the weather and hazards that we're used to receiving alerts for, they also are set up to send alerts. Let's say somebody got mad at our country, they decided, okay, that's it, and they sent, a nuke this way. You have a pretty good chance of hearing the National Weather Service, along with radio and television, giving you information that, hey, an attack is imminent. Now, I know there's been some false flags or false reports coming over the weather radios, like over in Hawaii years ago when, they got a threat of missile attack alerts on their radios and their televisions and whatnot. And it caused a lot of panic, and it turns out that, there was a hiccup in the system. They are quite prepared to let us know about all hazards, and that's why it's called All Hazards Weather Radio. Now, it doesn't mean that it's all hazards from weather, but it also means we have hazards from um, threats from other countries. Another reason why having one of these radios at your disposal is a very good idea. These are pretty inexpensive. This particular radio, I have one myself. It's very reliable, and it costs less than $40. For peace of mind, that's $40 is well worth it, or even less than $40 is well worth it. But I just want everybody to keep in mind that the NOAA All Hazards Weather Radio is exactly what it sounds like. And it's nothing, it's not a conspiracy or anything like that. Now, let me read this to you. Now, the National Weather Service has teamed up with the U.S. Department of Homeland Security to broadcast critical all hazards messages via NOAA Weather Radio. Such messages can include warnings of terrorist strikes, nuclear accidents, toxic chemical spills, and 911 outages. This will make the radio network into an all hazards network. However, weather messages will continue to be the main emphasis on a day-to-day basis. These messages will contain alerting features that can activate alarm-capable radio receivers, as well as deliver a message over the emergency alert system for use by commercial media. That would be television, radio, cable, satellite. With over 900 transmitters nationwide, over 97% of the U.S. population will have access to such alerts. EAS codes have been implemented to assist with distribution of these messages. If you have a programmable NOAA Weather Radio receiver, which uses EAS codes to determine the message type, this may have an impact on the operation of your receiver. If it is an older model, it may display unknown warning or unknown statement when these codes are received, but may still sound the audio alarm. Newer programmable radios will have these codes in place. Here's a list of what the NOAA weather radios can warn, the population with. And believe me, I've done this video several times. I'm still stumbling through it, so bear with me. Civil danger warning, Amber alerts, that's child abduction, or even the golden alerts for a wandering senior citizen. A civil emergency message, earthquake warning, evacuation immediate, which is, hey, get your butt out because things are starting to fall apart real quick. Fire warning, which would include, forest fires, wildfires. Hazmat or hazardous materials warnings, local area emergency, law enforcement warning. Law enforcement warning is, things like somebody got out of a prison and they're dangerous. Nuclear power plant warnings, radiological hazard warnings, shelter-in-place warnings, and 911 telephone outage emergencies. So, National Weather Service has their plate pretty full when it comes to sending us emergency alerts. So, while there may be some validity to, their concerns out there about the Wednesday, October 4th FEMA testing, uh, I I don't really want to get into those, and we might during a live stream on Sundays. But that's not the scope of this video. It's just basically I just wanted to throw it out there and let everybody know, kind of refresh their memory, and the ones that didn't know, now that without this system, without this, there's a lot of people who would not know that something went down. There's a lot of people who don't have cell phones, or for one reason or another. But if you have radio and TV, I'm sure that you'll get those messages. So if the system doesn't work, you have to understand we will have no warning. If somebody, some country got unstable and decided, okay, that's it, and they said the big one's over here, and yeah, we see a lot of balloons going up. So just I just wanted to remind people and let folks who didn't know, the National Weather Service is working with FEMA and all the other agencies who are backing this wireless emergency alert test on October 4th. That when they're not doing this kind of a test, NOAA Weather Radio will do a test. It's usually on Wednesdays, usually in the morning between, like 8 o'clock until noon. You could have a test depending on your area or whatever. The only time that they might not do a test is when they're having inclement weather, which is what they have brought up in this article here. Yeah, I mean, the National Weather Service does a whole lot more than just tell you what the weather is. So keep that in mind. I just thought I'd throw this out here because there is a little bit of speculation. There's rumors going around, and I'm not here to debunk that. I've already said that that's not what this video is about. But I just want to let the people know that, if you didn't know it, you know it now. The National Weather Service and the emergency alert system that is nationwide here in the United States, it not only sends information about weather, but it also is there to save lives, and it even includes a threat from another country. So I'm going to leave links to these articles and links to a few of the weather radios down in the description box. I appreciate you stopping in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for listening to me stumble through this video. I've only shot it like 6 times and I'm still messing up. So everybody stay safe out there. Keep your head on swivel. Pay attention to what's going on. Read into the hints, the clues that we're seeing every day. Read into those with an open mind, and remember to pray every day. And we'll catch you on the next video. Take care.